Flora. Welcome back to my channel. TWS is back with all the possibilities. I'm so excited to see them once again. It hasn't been that long since their last comeback, so let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Oh. Oh no. The chocolate's going off. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I love that change up. Ooh, that run. I'm crazy about you. Ooh, the bass is so funky. Ooh, I love that. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool choreography. Ooh, the runs. I'm crazy about you. The bass is so good. I love the synthesizers too. Okay, bridge. Ooh, cool. I love the change up with the electronic part. Ooh. Okay. What a fun little, like, transitional ending too. I really enjoyed this. TWS are such amazing performers, and something that I really love is just the character they bring to their concepts. I feel like they always have a really interesting concept no matter what it is. They have been talking about love a lot recently, and I think it's really interesting how they're able to do it in so many different concepts and so many different styles of music. They just really pull off each and every one. I love some of the lyrics. Like, I wrote down a lot of different lyrics throughout because I just thought that they were really fun and interesting to hear. So from the very beginning, I loved just from the verse, one of the lyrics was, "With words only you and me know." I love how it kind of created this picture of, I only want it to be like you and me, I don't want anything else. Really made me think of a relationship with their fans, that kind of thing. And I feel like that's how a lot of fans view a lot of music in the industry, is, talking about you and me, like the group and the fan. So I love how they really are able to put that into kind of words. Yes. And then I loved the increase in the instrumentation going towards the chorus. It was one of those things where I feel like throughout the entire song, it was so subtle in the way that the instrumentation changed that you had to really be paying attention and focus on it. or else you would have not realized that it happened. So I think that was really, really smart. And here I wrote down a lot of different lyrics because I really enjoyed them. Take me into your imagination. I'll follow you without a fault. And then they have this really, really pretty run. It happened in each of the pre-choruses right before dropping into that chorus. And what I loved about the chorus is the bass was so incredibly funky. It continued after that first chorus, like the bass was, you heard a lot more of, but in the chorus it really came out, and I loved that aspect. And I loved the lyrics of I'm falling for all the possibilities, and then the what you think about that, I love like the repetition of that. I think it was really, really smart. It grabbed your attention, really got in your ear, and made me like look forward to hearing that part again. Verse 2, I love how it changed up. It was much more like fast sing-talking rather than melodically singing, which I really think was a good change up. So it gave you a lot of different feelings. Pre-chorus, again, we had that change up in the instrumentation that I really don't think that you would notice if you were not paying attention to it, because it was really subtle. It was the electronic parts in the background that were changing up the most. Again, that run, the I'm crazy about you, ooh, so good. Dropping back to the chorus. And then in the bridge, I really loved the what you think about that repeating. So you have that in the first chorus as more as like a transitional piece into the second part. So it was like two parts of the chorus, but it was like chorus, post-chorus kind of feel. And the bridge, instead, doing it this way, I think was really smart because you could almost say it wasn't a bridge, but I think it was because of the amount of times that it repeated that aspect. And then again, we had that final chorus part where it changed up the electronics. Again, really, really funky bass. I loved it. And what I really loved about this particular chorus is the fact that we got to see the performance aspect from it. So we kind of felt like this building throughout the entire part, and then we got to see the final dance performance part aspect, which I really loved. I actually really like how they dropped in the different performance aspects throughout. I feel like a lot of the MVs that I've been watching, they don't do that quite as well, and so I'm really happy that we were able to see that with this particular song, especially because TWS are such incredible performers. So, and I also loved at the end, like that transitional change, the ending into the, you know, going back into having the clear box. I think that was really, really important because we started and then we ended up with that. So tell me what your guys' thoughts are about this. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of the song or the MV? And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.